Today, the Bureau of Labor Statistics released their latest report on the cost of our goods. While inflation went up less than the previous month by 0.3% in April compared to 1.3% in March, food prices keep skirting up. And as 23 ABC's Kristen Vartan finds, it's the locally owned grocery stores that are feeling the pinch the most. She joins us live now from Los Reyes Market in South Bakersfield with more details. Kristen.
Brianna, as you mentioned, that consumer price index shows that the food index has gone up over 9%. Now, that is the highest increase on these prices of goods that we've seen since 1981 in a span of 12 months. And grocers around here are trying to get more creative with how they get their food to you.
Sometimes when they're at the register, they'll say things like, oh, how much is that? Can you weigh it and tell me how much is that going to be? Oh, wait, let me change it for this other lower price item.
Staying competitive while remaining compassionate. That's the balance local grocers like co-owner of Los Reyes Market, Cecily Gonzalez, has been trying to keep. Customers, she says, have been so loyal. Meanwhile, costs have gone up. They have workers and rent to pay and a business to run. If the price is a slight increase, they don't change it. But when it's drastic, it does get passed on to the consumer.
Like 12-pack sodas, for example. I saw a definite increase in those prices. I mean, to the point where I was like, wait, is this even a mistake? Or, but nope, it's not a mistake. It's happening and we're all feeling it.
Despite this, Gonzalez says the market has not seen a drop in customers.
Well, needless to say, we're trying not to have to raise our prices. Items that we have our own margin on, we have not raised any of our prices, but it hurts. But we want to keep our customers coming, and we know it's an impact on them. Items I can't control, grocery items especially, which makes me normal like everyone else, I have to raise it.
Meanwhile, co-owner of Nature's Food Market and Juice Bar, Chuck Noss, says they've seen a 20% decrease in shoppers overall in the last year and a half, while manufacturing prices keep going up.
Across the board, if you can imagine, our grocery items, all of which need to be trucked here. It doesn't matter if it's canned or boxed or raw or whole. And today I noticed some of the items have gone up 25 to 30%.
Noss says some manufacturers are raising prices that much every week. And in some instances, they don't have the inventory they need. One example, their juice bar uses a lot of carrots for smoothies, and their supplier was out, so they had to go buy carrots at Costco at a retail price with less quantity. Los Reyes Market has had to get creative too. One way, buying in bulk. Another, increasing vendors. Gonzalez says they went from working with 50 to 80 vendors on a weekly basis in the span of a year.
Dedicating a lot more time to looking at the specials that they're all offering us and trying to order as much of that stuff as possible so that we can keep those prices low.
And Brianna, these local vendors that have these things on their shelves don't have corporations to help them stay afloat. That's why it is so important to shop local. And coming up tonight at 6, we'll talk more about why this is so important and what you can expect to pay at the grocery store in the next coming months. Live in Bakersfield, Kristen Vartan, 23 ABC News, connecting you.
Thanks, Kristen. And with the cost of food rising, you may be wondering, how can I save when I go to the store? We took a deep dive and found some of the best ways you can help trim down that grocery bill. First, keep an eye out for any and all sales on things you need and stock up on those items. Next, make a list and stick to it. But also, before you go, check coupon websites and apps. See if there's a coupon for anything on your list. Also, download the apps from your favorite or most visited stores and take advantage of promo codes and their store-specific coupons. And finally, taking part in reward programs and cashback offers from stores and credit cards will stretch your savings. For more tips on savings, such as buying so-called ugly fruit at a cheaper price, head to our website, turn23.com.